up and running. Now we just watch to see the clock tick down. So our next athlete will head out. 97:22 will be out. Yeah.
Hey, just take turns. Alright, the next group is going to go. Where did they go? Did they go up the wall? Right there. Come on, down. Up here they go.
Tyrone is headed back in, over the power line. You will see in the red
Should we jog a little?
A lot of them had a good amount of head start on the rest of the field. Those got some really amazing jumps there this morning. Great efforts out there. You saw some jumps well beyond the 8 point. And we're looking forward to doing that again tomorrow morning. So if you miss the jumping today, make sure you jump on out there tomorrow. As at 7 o'clock tomorrow, we'll be back on HS 100. Looking for athletes to jump for the second portion of this beautiful world qualifier. Athletes being at HS 100 looking for national tickets to lift basket in mid-February for the Junior World Championship. And Arthur Tyrone looking smooth, looking confident as he turns out of the back stretch here at the over grounds. Making his way past the stepping middle of Howelsen Hill as he comes down the stretch here. Looks like he's relaxed as he moves that lead. Moving over his last bit. He's got a race going this out, but here he comes into the lap one. And looks like long now, that's one coming down the hill. Arthur makes the lap. And then carefully for Athletes. So Athletes goes that gap before Arthur's got a close lead on him. He'll be letting out about the same time they'll be coming in. So we can get a good look and see where everyone is. Coming out on top right now, even the names on the way back in. So we've got our top four, top five in the men's class all starting to close the gap. There's the mom coming in. There is Ella Wilson coming in. So we've got a race on here. Things are looking pretty solid. We're all about the back stretch here. That looks like Duncan Van Horn coming down the back stretch. Duncan's picking up some time. And this is actually crew number 22 coming in here. So Andrew Devin closing a 56-second gap in the first lap. And they're very out in front. So Devin with a strong race going here. He's past the kids on the way up. Looking strong for that one now. Here comes Ella Wilson, our first female coming in. So we got a good race on with this group and group 21 coming in. So we've got a really good turnover here. There is group number 5. That was obviously from the Honda. One of the athletes from the last year in New York. Looking to come that ticket again for 2025. There we have Young Mom, number 19. Pushing lap one. So some of these other athletes are going to at first attempt at a 5 pace. This is a big deal. 2 kilometers, 5 attempts at, and that's 2 kilometers when you're lucky with that. But this is a solid effort for these guys. There you see big number 7 as he remains. So in the men's category, we're looking at Tyrone, East and Maine. So we need to drama. We'll have to see how this plays out. There's lap 3 and 4 coming in. And now we also have coming in number 9, Max Baird, and that is Ronan Woods right there. So Baird and Woods started around 9, and then we're going to try to go to the gap on East and Maine, but we've just got a good temper going. It's going to be interesting to see. Come on, Dad. That is Donovan Tyler, and those brothers, Duncan Van Horn, and also Tom Water in there. So, some great numbers this morning. We're going to work a little harder here in the afternoon. I tell you why they're coming in. So, our athletes from all around the country, we're going to first out here about Steamboat Springs. We're just strong and we're distributed all around the course. There is number 17, defending Maine, making the return. coming through here. The bus is still hanging out there in front. So you feel the amount of warning on the back there. We're looking to I can answer one last, and all you got left is one more to go. It's easy to walk around the horn and hear that around one more time. So you see that we're pushing it and trying to cover some extra speeds and extra distance. You make up a little bit of time knowing that you don't have a car to get one last time up to the hill. Competitor in the U20 class on the 10K race. Right behind Leeds with a good 21 and strong racing going on here. There's Woods coming in. So, and Wilson coming in. So our first female promoter coming across the finish line. Here's Maines finishing at lap 2. Ethan Maines. Looking strong. Power immediately there. We've got his run and right behind it. Solid top 3. The race right now is the top 4. There it is. It's number 1. Across the finish line. Each second wins class. 5K race. So Maines and Max Day are rapids there. That's the battle for 4 to 2. So let's keep an eye on that. See how that goes coming in through the arena right now. We have 6 and 21, so there's Ian Brown and Kendra Van Dorn coming in. So DeLong, part of our U16 group. DeLong, third finisher in the men's class there. So Kevin, Graham, DeLong, if you're following along on the service. And we have a good race. Last couple of athletes there on the back stretch here. That is good number. 22, Landon, 23, Robert Howard coming in. So Tyler, with a good strong race coming back from all the way in 5th position to finish through. We're going out in the second half. This race starting to Van Dorn all the way from my side. These guys need some support. This is not an easy event athlete. It's just a lot of strength to go through the sport. Alberto Roger, group number 24, finishing in 5th place on the men's side. And our first member of the cross out here, Augie Rookie, coming through, as well as Tony Danielson and bid number 4, Jack Hall. So those are in the spot. This is the unbelievable progress. They're additional time we added on after the cross. Got it. Necessarily tell us how we're going to play. And here coming in number 17, our U16 female winner today. This is Mackenzie Maines, showing that she still has plenty of strength to go to the finish line. Maines, junior national champion last year, and excellent performance of her today. She's got her eyes set on making her way into the U16 class junior championship again. And here we go, number 2 crossing the line. She went on her teammate Ella Wilson for the finish. These two are perennial competitors. They've been up against each other for all the years of competition. They enjoy spending time together. They are out here racing, supporting each other as they have all around the world with their competition. Heading to the finish line right now to number 20, Simon Marder. And Phil Keith Marder. The 2 Marters out here representing the Midwest. Next coming in, number 26, Arthur Keller. There is Eric Marlin finishing up his top 10, heading out for the second half. Eric Marlin headed out on lap 3. So we're seeing a lot of our non-K competitors making their way across the finish line. We still have a ways to go on some of our 10K athletes. Hang out, keep your hands moving, keep them warm, lots of clapping, lots of good things like that. And this is Will Coffin, number 27, coming down to the finish line here. Coming all the way to us from NISF trains in the Lake Placid. These athletes have been here for about a week, not really enough time to acclimate to the elevation here. The hometown favorites like Arthur Keller, Arthur got the cross, he's going out there as he goes around lap number 3, and that's the bell lap for Mr. Keller. Arthur's not wrong. Tyrone hits the turn as he goes around, and here is number 18, Sadie McClank. Our second place finisher in the U16 women's class. So Tyrone makes the turn, looks out for one more time up that hill. He's just got to make it around for his fourth and final lap. And that'll be home sweet home as he cruises down here to finish. So August Geese will be coming down right now. I just saw him heading out towards the air, coming back in. So it is Tyrone followed by Geese. And we'll have to keep track and see what happened there. We last saw it was Ethan Maines followed by Max Fay, but Fay was closing the distance quickly. Pit number 25 coming in for the finish, Evan Geese. Wearing the Central Orange. Looking good as he finishes that 5K. Heading down that stretch before he turns to come back through for lap number, the end of lap 3, start of lap 4. So we're checking his split time, seeing how things are looking. So there's Geese right there. Just watch his brother finish maybe. And now he has finished up lap number 3, one more time around for Anders Geese from the Nordic Ski Club. So the Orange and Central Division. And it is Fay followed by Maines. So Fay made the pass somewhere along the way. Maines is trying to hang on. So we have, it looks like it's going to be Tyrone, Geese, and then right here, between Maines and Fay. They'll bring their lap together at last 2.5K, depending on how they've been holding their energy reserve. It could be an interesting final lap. We'll see how this goes.
Nice job, Max.
So, here comes Maines.
Yeah!
As well as the events that will happen in the Lake Placid in early January. There's Roland Willis with number 8. Roland coming all the way across the pond from Florida, from Florida, where he is going, attending school currently. We have a quick break for winter break a little bit early there, so we can come here and we'll start, and then back on to Alaska for a few days to celebrate all these parents. Back to Lake Placid, and on back to Norway. Rocking at the people, wide mile.
Yo, that was so weird. That was so
weird. Pretty much are down to a 10K athletes out on the course. Many of them on their third or that's a few of them on their fourth lap. Maine team starting on the top of the hill. Mom and Dad are cheering him on. Lisa spent a good time with me this morning in the judge's tower. Good to see they still have enough energy to cheer on the family out here. It is definitely a family sport, North combined. It is very common for us to see families, siblings, parents, a lot of engagement. So thank you to all the parent volunteers. And a few more of our U20 athletes coming in here. This looks like Augie Rookie and Dougie Lynn Thorne. I didn't catch the third bib. I'm going to say maybe Everett Baldwin, but I'm not sure. You see the number. I was looking at this Cubs games in the 13 from the Tasky Ski Club in Central. Somehow he managed to get away with not having the Central orange wetsuits after the stars and Barzo, a solid looking wetsuit for sure. This is the start of that four these athletes, so they've got to practice it one more time. As they make their final lap around the 10K race course. Now entering the earlier arena is Luke Miller. They're coming down the hill right now. Sounds like we're hearing that Arthur Tyrone might be on his way back down in to finish off lap number 4. Coming in right now. Mr. Miller finishing up lap 3, looking out for lap 4. Right behind him, we got Miles Warnke. Big Miles. Got some miles to make that today. And right there is Jack Paul. So we got 3 more of our 20 athletes out here finishing up lap 3. And coming down the back stretch on the final street here is the man in red, Arthur Tyrone. Still looking strong and smooth as he turns the corner.
Keep going, push it.
Goes around the fence here and will be making his way around the final straightaway. Tyrone started with 1 minute 27 lead. Come
on, Jack!
Finishes it out, see if that lead grew or the last year again, I was going to say it grew. He's had a strong race. He's looked highly competitive. He's the top jumper as well as one of the top racers today. We'll have to check the split times. But Tyrone in the final stretch. Teammates cheering him on. Let's just make sure he goes in the correct direction and doesn't go down the lap lane. There we go, Tyrone. Trying to go towards the finish line. And our first finisher in the men's 10K, Arthur Tyrone. Number 12. Edwin, one of our younger athletes out here in the 10K today. It's a long race. You're not used to ski the 10K. This is a long race. 3 miles out there on skis. You're enough to slow you down, that's for sure. But you guys continue to push hard. You're looking strong.
Yeah, Brent.
Turn the corner out around here out there, the man in orange, Anders Geese. Coming into the home stretch, he will be our second finisher unless something dramatic happens between here and the finish line.
No, I'm so done.
Geese turning the corner. Scott will lead over the next competitor behind him. Matt Taylor coming down the hill right now. So he's comfortably in second. We'll turn the corner. So he's number 5, and the man in orange, probably from the Lord you see from the Chicagoland area. RMD, our second finisher of the day. So there's a few seconds on the road to Tyrell's time, but now what? Pretty even race between those two guys, except for the 1 minute 20-second head start due to the Johnson event. Number 9, Max Play makes the turn. Takes a look back to see what modified his player is. And it's a pretty distance between him and what looks to be Ethan Maines, the orange headband back there. Maines coming down the stretch in front of the stables. He's headed towards the finish. So Max Play with a nice representing the East out here today. Has an excellent race. Another one of our younger athletes, 110. And my athlete is about 14 years old. He's a freshman in high school. An excellent race. Definitely a longer race for someone that age, and he did well. That finishes the top 3 total. And we have Maines turn the corner, looking down home stretch here. An excellent all-around athlete, Ethan Maines rides his bike everywhere. He practices on just about anything that slides on snow. He can clearly put it down on the race course. Ethan Maines, sophomore here at Steamboat Springs High School, with an excellent finish. That's our top 4 in the men's class. We still got more to come. We'll see who is next as they make the turn and come back in. Looks like Roman Woods, Roman, Minnesota, Alaska, coming out on stretch. He's still got gas in the tank. Long strides as he keeps up the speed coming down the back stretch. So Roman Woods finishes out top 5. Excellent race for Roman. He's been going out there a little on the doorway, probably a little lower elevation, not quite as much oxygen here as there is there. Right now, on your rookie, bill number 10. Rookies in Park City, regular appearance here in Steamboat. We're used to having them here on the course. And right behind him is bid number 13, Cubby Danielson. So Cubby and Army coming on down. Rookie headed towards finish. The younger of the 2 rookies brothers. So he's still got what it takes. Looking excellent across the finish line here in 6th place. And Cubby Daniels coming down right next here, number 13. Right behind him looks like good number 6, Duncan Van Doren of Nice Up. Van Dorn. An excellent set of shots this morning. Put himself in contention and as strong as this afternoon. And coming in right here, we have number 15, Luke Miller, and number 14, Miles Warnke. So Miller and Warnke looking strong all the way through the finish. And here on the Black Rapids, just a quick reminder, we will be posting awards. We'll be processing that will promote in Olympian Hall. A reminder to athletes, if you've been using Olympian Hall today as your locker room for storage of your clothes and things, you have to be out of that event and out of that venue as quickly as possible, as there's a private event being held there this evening. And I don't think they want your smelly gear bags hanging out in their party. So make sure you pick up your stuff. Here is crew number 4, Jack Hall. Nice Jack. Finishing up the race today. Looking strong. Also a reminder of all those little new bosses sitting outside the race course, so-called U-course. And they're putting themselves out there and invested in those picking themselves up U-course just yet. But we'll have them soon. So in the time being, we're skating around session of course that has already been completed. As we finish up the race, and you don't mind stacking those up in an area, that would be a huge help for our course maintenance group. This makes so everybody else can get down to your race ceremony that much faster. Making the turn into the rodeo arena now, number 12, Everett Baldwin. Baldwin turned the corner. Now I'm going to guess this is Baldwin's first 10K event. Coach Carl Lee comes out and gives some support across the finish line. Everybody, number 12, comes to the finish line here.
Frank's trial. Do, do, do,
51 meters. 51 meters there for Sadie McCrank. Next up, Kaya Kupenaver, Ishpeming Ski Club, Central Division, bib number 6. Speaking of news yesterday, Joey, we were celebrating the accomplishments of Jason Colby.
Yeah.
But happy healing vibes to Jason.
Uh-oh.
Little collarbone that's going to need some repairs on his way home, but he'll be back at it in no time.
No way.
Sounded like he's got a good attitude about it.
What a bummer. Great article in the paper about Nicholas Malasinski and his quest for a top 10 finish this season. His sister Annika Malasinski and teammate Haley Brabeck over there.
Alexa Brabeck. Haley Brabeck's here with us today.
You're right, thank you.
Alexa
a couple
Brabeck's
other corrections I've got to apologize for yesterday as they came in across the wire. Been highlighting the wrong Larson after all that time. Apologies to Isaac and Jacob. It's Jacob that is the son of Lars.
Ah. Lots of Larsons out here in the ski jumping community.
A ding-dong ditch?
Apparently.
Waiting on a distance for Kaya Copenhaver.
That's Sophia Aragon on her trial jump, all the way from Canada.
Sophia, 71.71.
All right.
58.58.
Sophia Aragon, 58 meters. Kaya Copenhaver, our previous jumper, 71 meters on her trial. Speaking of Brabecks, up next we've got Haley Brabeck, bib number 8.
71 for Sophia.
You got that? You mixed it up.
Coffee's still kicking in down here. We stand corrected. 58 meters for Kaya Copenhaver, 71 meters for Sophia Aragon.
Haley Brabeck through the in run, over the knoll. Good looking jump. Absolute monster. Fastest women's time on the course yesterday in the rodeo grounds.
After she finished totally gassed, she was hollering at Miles Warnke to pick up the pace, cheering him on as well.
Yep.
No rest for the weary. 64 meters for Haley Brabeck.
Ella Wilson, yesterday's Nordic combined champion on the bar, finishing second place in the ski jumping competition. Absolute beast between the pipes. In the off season, she's a goalkeeper for the Steamboat Soccer Club and Steamboat Springs High School.
You might call it the on season from your perspective, Joey.
365, 24/7. It's okay if Ella wants to ski jump in Nordic combined. It's okay. Ella Wilson, bib number 9. HS 100.
80 meters for Ella Wilson.
And let's watch this young lady fly. Raina Leachman holding a clinic on the jump hill yesterday, flying down the hill. Could look up yesterday's results.
Love having that technology from K-Jump. Thanks to all the folks that make the technology work out here.
Just got to plug it in, right?
It's a little bit more complicated than that.
Raina Leachman, look at that technique. Floating over the hill, pushing that K-point on the trial jump. She's probably going to like this one, at least a little.
A little. We didn't get a fist pump yet. 88 meters based on what we saw yesterday. She knows she can go a little bit further.
She's going to uncork one. All right. Yesterday, we didn't see Nico Bowdry, probably playing a little bit of hockey.
Safe bet.
He is a freshman at the Steamboat Springs High School, multi-sport athlete, really starting to focus on the ski jumping and hockey right now. Dad Chad up there as a starter, keeping things organized with Kristen Figus. Nico Bowdry can fly. Very similar style to Jason Colby, pound for pound, and Sawyer Graves, one of the better ski jumpers out here. Let's see what Nico has, sporting the number 11 bib today. Just tested himself out after playing a little bit of hockey. Really sorry to hear about Colby, man. That's a bummer.
Yes.
65 for Bowdry.
Is that a season-ending thing, or will we see him in about 6 weeks?
I think,
or?
yeah, 4 to 6 weeks, you know. I don't have a medical degree, but my understanding is that's the easiest bone to break in the body.
I have broken my collarbone.
Up next, Simon Longer, Cloquet Ski Club, Central Division.
Happy to show you
Bib
if you
number
like.
12.
You want to see it? I'll show it to you.
Whatever you need, Joey.
13 on
Did you let it heal naturally, or did you get some hardware in there? Natural healing.
You can hang your keys on it,
Oh,
bro.
yeah. Ended your modeling career.
It just begun. That was, I call that Nelson's Run, Big Air, Bad Landing. I think it was right around 95 or 96. You know that last big hook-style rock on the skier's
yeah.
right-hand side?
Oh, yeah.
Skiing with our buddy Ben Strook and Sean McCarthy and a few, and we were all hitting. It was Ben's birthday in March, as a matter of fact, that day.
Simon Longer, bib number 12, 53 meters on the trial jump. He'll be followed by Will Coffin, representing NICEF.
That was the 13, 5-3.
53 meters for Will Coffin. We're on to Elaine Bryant up next.
14 on box.
Rolling through these.
Holy cats, Chad Bowdry's had his coffee this morning. He says, let's go.
How about a distance for Simon Langer there? Christian?
Yesterday it was longer.
Oh, yeah, it is longer. Still is longer. Bernard Longer.
$15.50, 5-0.
50 meters there for Elaine Bryant out of Canada. He'll be followed by Park City Ski and Snowboard, Rudger Klug.
Neighbors to the west, right down U.S. Highway 40. Park City with a beautiful facility over there. Utah Olympic Park. Myself.
Pat was telling me he harvested 2 deer on his trip to Montana. One intentionally with his dad up there in Montana.
Mm-hmm.
One unintentionally out there by Deer Lodge.
Mm-hmm. Did he make contact with it, or did he just recover it?
No, he made contact.
57,
57 meters for Rudger Klug. Happy to have Pat out here on the team. SSWSC joining Amos on the facilities crew.
He's the best 5 jumper you could have.
Simon Walker up next, Black Hawk Ski Club.
I also made contact with an elk a few weeks back.
Oh,
Coming back from Grand Junction, a soccer event over there.
were you in reverse? I noticed on the Pathfinder the rear bumper seems to be missing.
I was driving the Volvo.
Oh, no.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Volvo goes in tomorrow. Is that who had
I'd
it?
love to see that footage.
Was it licensed?
I don't know.
Seth Rothschild in flight. Really pleased with his jumping
great job
yesterday.
there, Seth.
Yeah, he'll like that one too. Good job, kiddo. Sorry about the comedy career. Good luck with the photography. A lot of upset people showed up at Schmiggety's to support Seth, and he wasn't there.
61 for bib 21.
61 meters there for Seth Rothschild. Couple Steamboat Springs Winter Sports Club athletes up next.
Yes, sir.
Caden Graham in the house, bib number 22.
Second place finisher in the Nordic combined competition yesterday for the U16 male class. He is built for this.
22 on box.
Great body type, great body shape, really working on the endurance. His parents make him chase the car on the way home from school. That's part of their fitness regimen, the Grahams over there. Caden Graham. Good flight for Caden.
I've seen seen that dog walking approach. I haven't seen that approach for young athlete training.
You throw some snacks in the car, and you go just fast enough for them to think they're about to get it.
Motor pacing.
I did it. I did it with Nathan for some summer training on the roller skis.
67.5, 67.5.
Great jump there, Caden Graham, 67.5 meters. Here he is, the birthday boy himself, bib number 23. Huge smile on his face yesterday. Everett Baldwin.
Really attacked that 10-kilometer course yesterday. The youngest competitor out there, and he absolutely went for it and set the pace himself. Really good job. Proud parents, Liz and Tim.
He is the birthday boy today, announcers. Everett is birthday boy.
Oh, yeah.
He's on the barn ready.
Speaking of attacking, I just saw the markers up there attacking the pink box
Oh,
of
yeah.
pastries.
Yes, they were. Thank you so much.
Keeping you guys fueled. Thanks for being out there.
God,
Front row
goodness.
seats.
Look at Everett. Look at Everett.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Nice telemark landing, Everett Baldwin.
All the way
Happy
across.
birthday.
Happy birthday to you, Everett. Sunday, December 8th, 2024. Everett Baldwin's birthday. Born in the year 2010, easy math tells me he's 14 years old today.
68-meter jump.
Jumper to the bar.
68 meters, December 8th.
Bib 24 on bar.
Cadell Cox, NICEF. I'll tell you what, they left an impression here yesterday, that team, NICEF. Bib number 24, Cadell Cox, Eastern Division skier. Coach Colin up there. Proud of the way his team performed. Cadell's going to want that next one, but that's why they call it a trial jump. Ski jumping, a very non-verbally demonstrative sport, wouldn't you say, Givy? You can generally tell if a ski jumper has liked their jump or not immediately upon landing.
61 meters, 61 meters.
Certainly a highlight in my announcing career yesterday.
Jumper to
Seeing
the
the
bar.
world record of fist pumps in
Oh,
a
yeah.
round
Uh-huh.
one. Conditions were right. Athletes were feeling it. We had 4 fist pumps on the tally sheet. 61 meters there for Cadell Cox. He'll be followed by Park City ski and snowboard athlete
25 on bar.
Augie Rupke, bib number 25, Intermountain Division. Between athletes, I like to have the opportunity to check out the different techniques on the pommel lift over there.
Always fun to watch.
Some folks kind of doing the running moonwalk sort of style. Some folks have the confidence that their boots will slide across the snow. Talk to
Bib
one.
25, 68.5. Bib 25,
68.5 meters there for Augie Rupke,
Jumper to the bar.
followed by Steamboat Springs Winter Sports Club athlete Austin Johnson, bib number 26. Talked to some of the folks who were in town for the bump competition yesterday on the Rocky Mountain Division bump staff. They were a little intimidated by the palm. It had been a long time since they'd used a surface lift.
It is an absolutely intimidating experience, even if you live here for 30-something years.
Acquired skill.
Austin Johnson, bib number 26 on bar. Good looking flight. Nice and easy for Austin. Coming back from a neck injury, doing really, really well with it. Going to start the season a little bit slowly and gradually fly further and further and further because he can.
Bib 26, 67 meters.
67 meters there for Austin Johnson.
Jumper to the bar.
And my apologies to the Larson family. This is the son of Lars family right here, Jacob Larson.
The beauty of having a 2-day tournament.
Can make up for a few of those mistakes.
That's right. We get to gather our facts there.
27 on bar.
You might say that yesterday was our trial, and now today we're first to count. As we continue on through the season, glad to have the Larsons here visiting and taking advantage of our ski hill up there on the big mountain. Here he is, son of Lars.
Way out over his skis.
Yeah, looking good on a trial jump. Jacob Larson of the St. Paul Ski Club. And yes, I do know who you guys are. In spite of a friendship that you're developing with Kip, we still care.
Bib 27, 66.5. Bib 27.
Kip's making the food. He's easy to be friends with.
I'll tell you what, that pot roast yesterday was delicious. I made sure to tell Amy, thank you to the Tyrones for preparing the food and snacks for volunteers and coaches. Thank you so much.
Jacob Larson, that was a 66.5 meter trial jump. Bib number 28, Skylar Clapp on the bar all the way from NICEF. NICEF had quite a strong showing out here yesterday.
$28, 77 meters, 7.7 for bib 28.
All right, we've cracked the 70 meter mark here in the U20 senior male class. 77 meters for Skylar Clapp. All the way from Team AK, Ronan Woods up next. Bib number 29 today.
Love it when Team AK comes down to the lower 48. Ronan Woods, bib number 29. Good day yesterday. Hopes for a better day today, because that's ski jumping. Locked and loaded here. What a field. Eli Larkin, Jack Kroll, Max Fay, 3 NICEF skiers coming up next. Ethan Maines, Ben Leachman, Duncan Van Dorn to follow. What a loaded field we have today.
Yesterday we saw a 100 meter jump.
100 meter jump. 100, Todd. That's longer than 99.
There's a sign up there calling out the 100 meter distance.
Incredible.
Ronan Woods, 76.5 meter jump. Eli Larkin up next, bib number 30. On the NICEF bus.
Getting to train at the beautiful and wonderfully newly renovated facility in Lake Placid, New York, where the 1980 Olympic Games were.
Were you there?
We were there. That was my first Olympic experience. I was 12 years old or so, almost 12. Dad and I went down for the day. Just drove down for the day.
What events did you check out?
We caught bobsledding, which was really, really cool. And we caught a hockey game, a U.S. hockey game.
Nice.
One of the early round games. I believe it was against Czechoslovakia at the time.
Eli Larkin breaking the 80 meter mark, 80.5 meters on the trial.
Team NICEF really, really leaving their mark here on Howelsen Hill this weekend.
Jack Kroll up next, bib number 31.
31 on bar.
That phone you're using, Joey, that thing looks like it's the same vintage as your Smartwool glove.
It is. This is
iPhone 3?
This is the second generation SE. The second generation SE. I believe it's comparable maybe to the 11? 7?
I don't know. It's got a home button.
It does. Do you like it? Do you want to touch it?
You should be a poster child for the case that you've been keeping that thing in and keeping it going all these years. That's incredible.
Gibby, would you like to touch my home button?
82 meters for Jack Kroll. He'll be followed by teammate out of NICEF, Max Fay, bib number 32.
I don't know what to tell you. I just like
Is
to.
that a dial-up phone? Does it make the crazy noise?
I like to keep things. I mean, if it ain't broke, you know what I'm saying?
That's a good sustainability model right there.
And part of the reason is that my kids keep leapfrogging me on the upgrade program. Like Nathan just basically took my last upgrade. You don't want me to get into my phone situation right now.
It looks like it's working great for you.
It's controlled by my former spouse. Do I need to say anything else?
74 meters there for Max Fay, bib number 32. Up next, The Flying Hawaiian, bib number 33, Ethan Main.
4th place in yesterday's Nordic combined competition. He, like you said yesterday, if there's a snow sport, this kid is good at it. Ethan Mains had a great JV soccer season, scored a goal this year, Ethan Mains, which is great from that left back position. Ethan Mains living the dream. Here he is in flight. Yes, Ethan. So beautiful in the air, nice and quiet. Attaboy, E.
Orange helmet, orange headband, easy to keep track of in the Nordic combined competition.
That's his thing, and has been since he was like 9 years old.
75 meters. 33.
Nice jump.
75
Yeah.
meters for Ethan Mains.
He's been rocking that orange headband since he and my kid were battling it out.
Ben Leachman up next.
Team Canada. Using his passport to get to the competition. Only a few athletes can say so. Ben Leachman, bib number 34. Look how beautiful and quiet that flight was. What a day here, Givey. What a day. Like your hat, by the way.
Picture perfect. I forgot my hat yesterday.
85 meters. 34. 85 meters.
85 meters there for Van Leachman. It was our trial round yesterday. I forgot my hat. I forgot my loud cup. I forgot the pastries yesterday, but today we've got it dialed in.
Oh,
First round account.
You are locked and loaded. Ben Leachman, the longest jump for the men thus far. Second longest jump on the HS 100 today so far, 85 meters, just behind Raina Leachman's 88. DVD, Duncan Van Dorn, another NICEF skier, bib number 35 from the Eastern Division. He's over the knoll.
They must have chartered their own flight to get here. Speaking of flight,
Gosh.
great looking jump there by Duncan.
Couldn't be any more impressed by that group from NICEF. And it has nothing to do with the fact that I'm from New York, but holy smokes. Duncan Van Dorn's results coming soon.
35. 83 meters. 35.
83 meters, Duncan Van Dorn. Good marketing tactic by Chief of Distance Christian Keller up there, kind of keeping us with
Hold
the
it.
suspense.
Hold it. Hold it. Now!
Keep the audience wanting just a little bit more.
Anders Geese did everything in his power yesterday to try to catch Arthur Tyrone, but Arthur Tyrone was an absolute robot. He was uncatchable. Anders Geese in flight, a beast in his own right. Beautiful looking jump to start the day. Finally saw Dad Chad yesterday. Always good to see those guys.
You get to check in on the odometer reading?
I didn't even ask about the Suburban. I kind of felt like maybe it's getting played out a little bit, Gibby.
Gotta, run with the material that you have.
Yeah, exactly. And for all I know, they probably got a new car.
81 meters. 36.
81 meters for Anders Geese.
Isaac Larson of the Ishpeming Ski Club. Bib number 37 from the Central Division. Central Division teammate of Anders Geese and Maxim Glipka coming up soon.
37 on bar.
Sawyer Graves, Maxim Glipka, Arthur Tyrone, and the 100-meter bandit, Henry Lohr, will close out this trial round. Henry Lohr is on a page all by himself.
I was just going to say the exact same thing. Just going to say the same thing. That's a different class.
It
Once you
is.
put up a
Let's give Henry.
three-digit jump.
Henry gets his own page. He gets his own page on the score sheet. Holy smokes! I want to see it again. I want to see him go further. What was
Splash
it?
into the Yampa River.
37.
Was it
80.5.
Colby that hit 105 last year? I think.
80.5 meters there for Isaac Larson. Up next, the Flying Saucer Soy Sauce Sawyer Graves. Bib number 38 today.
38 on bar.
I did a good job with the chocolate today, I think.
Don't peak too early on your sugar buzz over there, Joey. We've got trial round followed by 2 to count.
Really took everything in my power to not put the 6th heaping teaspoon in there. I stopped it at 5.
Sawyer Graves in flight.
Yeah, that's
Way down the hill.
that's it. That's the Sawyer Graves we know right there. Little hiccup in his competition yesterday, but that's the beauty of today being today and yesterday being yesterday. Mark that one down.
Who's your hot chocolate sponsor?
Swiss Miss? This time? I'm a sale guy. Like, whatever's on sale and doesn't have soy in it.
90 meters. Sawyer Graves getting things going in the trial round.
Clicking it up a notch. Yeah, I don't want the soy, and I want the most natural of ingredients, right? So, always evaluating my hot chocolate intake.
Cost to benefit ratio.
Yeah,
I can just see the wheels spinning in the hot chocolate aisle at the grocery store.
Yeah. I want to take my time. Organic would be great, but not always the way it goes.
Max Glivka up next. All the way from Norgie. I'm rocking the Norgie Ski Club hat today.
It is super attractive, by the way. Can I touch it?
Yeah, sure. Whatever you like. Try to keep your hands on the beer can part, not the knit part.
Yep, got it. Cool. That's what she said. Maxim Glivka, ski jump in his backyard. Right around the corner. You have to pass his house on the way to the top.
89 meters there for Max
Ooh,
Glivka.
we're cranking
Final 2
some
jumpers
distance
on the
now.
trial round. Arthur Tyrone, king of the castle in the Nordic combined competition yesterday, followed by our 100-meter jumper, Henry Lohr.
Arthur Tyrone hitting a 94.5 meter jump yesterday. He'll be looking to get into those early to mid 90s. Knowing Arthur, he's probably not going for it on the trial. He's going to feel it out and try to push that K point. Exactly what he does. That's why he's the student. The loud cup. That's pretty loud.
Figured we'll go acoustic today with the loud cup, not amplified.
Very Arthur Tyrone right there.
86.5 meters.
Leaving a little bit in his pocket for the competition. Let's see if Henry Lohr approaches it the same way, or if he seeks out that area in the red past that K point. That K point, first red line is 90 meters. The first blue line, the P point, is 80 meters. Henry Lohr. Oh, he pushes that 90. It's going to be just a touch above it, I think. We think? We think.
41, 90.5. 41, 90.5.
90.5 meters for Henry Lohr.
Which would qualify as slightly above that mark.
That will conclude the trial round here, Rocky Mountain Division. Winter Start U.S. Cup Opener, Day 2.
I forgot to put the sharp pencil in my rider as I was negotiating this year's contract. My rider strictly says.
I have 3 4 jumpers and all
If we don't get an iPod that doesn't have a shattered screen, maybe we can get a pencil sharpener for Christmas.
I'd even handle a manual one. Like, I would twist my own pencil,
for
Gibby.
sure. Hopefully with something that self-contains the shavings.
Let's do that. We'll have a trash can.
All right, thank you to the staff of the Steamboat Springs
Thank
Sports
you.
Club and
Thank you.
all of the volunteers who help make these events possible.
Uh-huh.
Special thank you to all the supporters of Winter Sports Club who help fulfill our mission to create champions
On and off the mountain. Mm-hmm.
Steamboat Springs Winter Sports Club has been named U.S. Ski and Snowboard Club of the Year 5 times.
That's 5 times. And if you were reading what we're reading, that's in all caps. 5 times.
More than any other club in North America. I tell you that no other club in North America has been named Club of the Year more than twice. A class of our own here at Steamboat Springs Winter Sports Club.
Thank you.
Thank you to all the amazing folks that make it happen.
Thank you.
Volunteers, coaches, program directors, parents.
Announcers.
Oh, thank you, Joey. Thank you very much. Broadcasting this event across the World Wide Web and everywhere this PA system reaches. Yesterday it was noted it could be heard at the top of Fish Creek Falls Road. Hi, Mom.
And when the judges are all ready.
Technical delegation and our coaching staff getting everything in order here for round one, the first jump to count. We'll be leading things off with a few 4 jumpers. I believe today's 4 jumpers kind of straddling the age group that we have competing here today. We have some young athletes out here 4 jumping and a fewer more experienced athletes getting a couple jumps in.
Technical delegation discussing the bar starts right now. Part of what the trial. Wait, here it comes. Hold on.
My understanding is that boys are moving up to 11, girls are moving up to 17. I have 3 4 jumpers ready. It's going to be C, D, E, and then we're ready to roll with the ladies.
Sounds like an eye exam going on up there. Read the letters off the wall.
Copy.
Give
Sending
numbers
2
C,
4
D,
jumpers,
and E.
holding 1.
Coming up first.
All right, we love it. So we know that there's people out there that really, really care and understand about this. So the women have moved up to bar number 17, the males to 11. So the trial isn't only for the skiers, it's especially for the technical delegation, the coaching staff, to find the most optimum bar start for these skiers, right? You want them to fly as far as possible, however,
Safely.
Safety first, right, Givy? So
Safely.
right now they've got the female class at bar 17 and the male class at bar 11. Those are generally figured from the jumper that flew the furthest. So in this case, Raina Leachman and, of course, Henry Lohr.
Here comes Simon Longer. Trifecta of longers out here today jumping. That might have been the longest longer jump we've seen today.
Is he a 4 jumper now?
Simon Longer is.
Okay.
Bib C. Simon Longer.
Because he's listed here.
Oh, yeah, interesting.
Uh-huh. Yeah. So is,
Jumper D on bar.
he must be a scratch in the comp
Yeah.
then.
3 meters for C.
Bib D. Donovan Tolley. Oh, I think, yep. That was, we had that yesterday as well.
Yep. Yep. Sounds like my last doctor's appointment.
A duo of longers. That's Donovan Tolley.
Another great
2012
competition. Yeah.
year.
76.5.
76.5 meters for Donovan Tolley. That's a heck of a jump, Donovan. Nice work. He'll be followed by teammate Liam DeMong.
This kid has a bright future. He really does. He fought hard yesterday in that race in the rodeo grounds. I believe he got second behind Langdon Devon, who was an absolute machine yesterday.
Bib 4 on bar.
The future is bright for the sport
All right,
of
here we go. Petra's on the bar. We're getting ready to get things going.
Nordic combined.
HS 100 U20 senior female class. Petra Tiliahu, all the way from Canada.
Chilihua.
Oh, great flight, Petra. Also just in across the wire, Alabama out of the college playoff. SMU
Bib 4,
in.
70.5. Bib 4, 70.5.
But we're focused on ski jumping here, and that was a 70.5 meter jump
Jumper
for
to the left.
Petra.
And that's probably the right call by the committee, to be honest. I think SMU deserved it. Years and years SMU has been toiling under sanctions, if you remember. Eric Dickerson, Craig James. That was before it was legal to pay to play. Those guys were paid very well to play.
Sadie McCrank, Park City Ski and Snowboard. Bib number 5.
Here's a tune for the ages.
Most appropriate song we've had all day
Yeah.
out here for ski jumping. We could get some synchronized jump dance moves by the marking team out there. Keep yourselves warm. Keep us all entertained. That'd be great.
Thank you, markers. Oh, we got one. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, that's how you do it. Uh-huh.
Those look like Tim Baldwin dance moves from here.
Little salt and pepper.
Crisscross.
This is crisscross.
56 meters for bib 5.
They wore
56 meters. You know, you have your genres of expertise.
but they wore their clothes backwards, right?
They sure did wear the clothes
I remember.
backwards.
I remember.
All right, back to ski jumping. Kaya Kupenaver, Ishpeming Ski Club, bib number 6.
Bib 6 on by.
Crisscross wore their clothes backwards.
We did a lip sync to this at the 5th grade talent show, North Wales Elementary School.
North Wales Elementary School. You say elementary, I say elementary. Hung out at my elementary school.
All right, Kaya Kupenaver.
Kicked a soccer ball around, if you can imagine that. Then we went to the turf at the high school. That was fun. High-level pickup games over there.
58 meters, bib 6, 5, 8
All
meters.
right, Kaya Kupenaver, 58 on the trial, 58 on jump number 1.
Staying
Finding her
consistent.
sweet spot there.
Yep. Mhm.
Sophia Aragon, all the way from Canada, up next.
No relation to the Aragons here in the valley, perhaps not. 71 meters on her trial jump for Sophia, bib number 7 today. She slides out on the bar. HS 100 U20 senior female class at the Rocky Mountain Division winter start and US Cup opener competition, day number 2. Dos. Doi. No, un, deux. Yeah. Uno, dos. Nice looking jump for Sophia.
Seven, 67.5, bib 7, 67.5.
67.5 meters.
Jumper to the back.
Sophia Aragon. We're going to round things out in the U20 senior female class with Haley Brabeck, Ella Wilson, and Raina Leachman.
There it is. That's a live fly right there. We waited 2 days for this.
Oh, we got some flies yesterday and the moth.
Oh, the moth. Yeah, that was it. I didn't see any live flies. That
Oh,
one's
yeah.
alive.
All right, Haley Brabeck, bib number 8, rocking the pom-pom hairdo yesterday out there on the skate ski course.
What a great frame of mind she was in. Last starter to start in that race. She's dancing, shaking the hips, ready to go. And all she did was throw down the fastest female time of the day. 64 meters on her trial.
68 on jump number 1. Current leader in the clubhouse, Haley Brabeck. All right, her teammate, Ella Wilson, up next. Our first athlete to crack that 80-meter mark in the trial round.
9 on by.
We're in bib number 9 this morning. Ella Wilson, Steamboat Springs Winter Sports Club. More than likely an all-conference candidate as goalkeeper coming this season. Beautiful jump.
Great jump there by Ella.
Can tell it's a little firm out there as these jumpers are slapping those skis on the landing. A little bit of a warmer day followed by a colder night. That'll happen every time. These jumps
Bib
facing
9,
north.
85 meters. Bib 9, 85 meters.
85 meters for Ella Wilson. I think she'll be pleased with that one.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Look at the
Once
crowd.
once I leave town this afternoon, looking for a little refresh of the snow surface to come in over the next few days.
10 on
3
by.
to 5 inches is what I've seen in the forecast. You seen anything else?
I love those kind of under promise, over deliver storms.
We'll let you know
Not the
for
big
sure.
hype, nothing on the front page of the
Yeah,
newspaper,
yeah,
but
yeah.
wake up to a little surprise.
Looks like it could be sliding a little bit southeast of us.
Here's Raina Leachman.
Look at her. Uh-oh. The distance was phenomenal. Probably over 90 meters. However, that will go down as a touch, which is a foul in this sport. She doesn't have to serve any time in the box. She won't get a yellow card. However, that is a foul.
Direct kick.
That'll open the door.
92 meters, bid 10, 92 meters.
So
To the markers out there, Joey likes to call it from the booth, but that was 92 meters confirmed
Yeah, waiting
by the
for
folks on the
equipment
hill.
control. Okay, let me know when you're ready.
Nico Bowdry's going to get us started here, sporting bib number 11. 65 meters on his trial jump. He'll be looking to fly just a little bit further down the hill. From bar 11, the men will be going off.
Using that trial jump just to ease into the transition from the hockey skates to the jump skis.
Man, I wonder if he could go off this jump on those skates. That would be crazy.
That'd be totally insane. I know how it would wind up for me. Chin to snow.
We'd be visiting you at the UC Health Center over there, the Yampa Valley Medical Center.
Thanks to UC Health. Once we get to our sponsors,
Let's do
I
it.
just give them an appreciation for the shortest tagline
Yeah,
on here.
we're going to have a little discussion with Slifer, Smith, and Frampton. Maybe Steamboat Ski and Resort Corporation also. We'll get Gene Mikowski on that one. Gene, if you're here today, we've got some reads here that need to be.
We're gonna do a little word
Yeah,
snipping,
yeah.
or we're gonna need another hot tea and Ricola sponsorship contract. We're gonna run out of gas.
We want to give everybody their due and get these reads in. Holy smokes, though. That was like a short story. Although they are a brand new sponsor to us, right? So we do want to
They were
get.
out here yesterday,
Mhm.
giving out a free dinner for two over at Primrose.
Ooh, Primrose is
I
a
like
nice
that
little
they're
spot.
here.
Okay, we are ready to roll up here with the men.
Thank you, everybody. We see everybody gathering out there. Really appreciate you coming out today on a Sunday morning. It's NFL Sunday.
Ski-free Sunday, we call it here in Steamboat Springs.
We do.
Thanks to Walt McGill and the city council of that era.
Walt,
for their
leaving his
greatest
mark.
accomplishments.
Yeah. What a great thing, too. I mean, unbelievable. Where else in a world-class resort can you ski for free?
Nowhere but historic Howelsen Hill, North America's oldest continuously operating ski area. Here's Nico Bowdry in flight. Oh yeah, he's finding his form out
Yeah,
there
what a
today.
good-looking jump. He's going to keep going further. This one will be a little further than the first one. The next one will be a little further.
Bib 11, 74 meters. Bib 11, 74 meters.
65 on the trial, 74 on jump number one.
To the left.
I bet Nico has a jump in the 80s, jump number two.
You think so?
I'm calling it right now.
I'm going to say, depending on what they do for bar adjustments, right? You always got to take that into account. But I would agree he's going to be pushing that 80-meter mark for sure. Will Coffin from NICEF. He'll be the first skier representing NICEF in the first round. Bib number 13, like Nico, born in the year 2010. Probably makes him a freshman in high school or so. Here's Will Coffin. Will Coffin told me yesterday he loves Led Zeppelin. This is his walk-up song right here.
51 meters. Bib 13, 51 meters.
51 meters there for Will Coffin, 53 on the trial, 53 on jump number one.
Now, my question to you with this next skier, is it Elaine or is it Alan, and it's just the French-Canadian spelling of Alan?
You make a good point. I've been doing some business with somebody up there in Montreal.
Montreal?
And
Quebec?
yes, I believe it is Alain.
Mm-hmm. Cool culture up there. Having grown up so close to the Canadian border, spent a lot of my formative years growing up on the Canadian side. World traveler I was.
Oh, yeah. The VW bug with no floorboards.
That was Musta.
14, 53 meters. Bib 14,
All right,
53
Alain
meters.
Bryant's 50 on the trial, 53 on jump number one. Rutger Klug up next, Park City Ski and Snowboard. Intermountain Division.
15 on bar.
What a guitar solo. Seriously. Appreciate it, folks. Appreciate it. Wah, 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 wah. Jimmy Page making that guitar sing.
If crisscross jump wasn't your thing, maybe we could get some air guitar solos up there, Markers.
I'll tell you what.
It's 61 meters. The
61 meters for Rudger Klug, 57 on the trial. 61 meter jump. Christian Keller is going to come down here and tell me to stop distracting his staff of markers.
Let's not forget about John Paul Jones, maybe the most unheralded bass player, also could play guitar for Led Zeppelin.
Go, bib number 16, Simon Walker, Blackhawk Ski Club. Central Division, 56.5 on his trial.
Another good-looking jump from Simon, representing Blackhawk, bib number 16, 56.5 on the trial. 10 more chocolate croissants, please.
It's 57 meters. It's 57 meters.
57 meters on jump number 1 there for Simon Walker. Be followed by Central Division competitor Isaiah Longer.
Cloquet Ski Club. Up there in Minnesota.
17 on bar.
I think it's Minnesota.
I was just pulling up some information on the Blackhawk Ski Club.
Thank goodness for the World Wide Web. Look at this flight. That looks good. Nice telemark landing with the flow. Gotta have the flow, Isaiah.
It's 17, 57 meters. It's 17, 57 meters.
57 meters there for Isaiah Longer, 56 in the trial, 57 meters on jump number 1. We turn the page for Luke Miller,
Luke.
Park City Ski and Snowboard.
He'll be followed by Miles Warnke, Cubby Danielson, Seth Rothschild, Caden Graham, Everett Baldwin, and Cadell Cox. Birthday boy, Everett Baldwin. Coming up next, or excuse me, coming up soon. Luke Miller in flight. Good looking flight there from Luke. 60 meters on his trial.
We have 18, 58 meters. We have 18, 58 meters.
58 meters on jump 1 for Luke Miller.
To the bar.
You call him Pac-Man. We call him Miles. Sometimes they call him Mills Warnke. Let's go, Mills. Bib number 19, Steamboat Springs Winter Sports Club.
66.5 on the trial.
19 on bar.
An incredible performance yesterday in his first ever 10K race, along with teammate Everett Baldwin, also making his first appearance in the 10K race.
Moving on up. Couple of tough climbs on that course.
Look at that. Really a good looking jump right there, Miles.
66.5 on the trial.
We have 19, 74.5. We have 19,
74.5 meters, Miles Warnke.
What a story that Miles Warnke, man. When it clicks, doesn't it?
It's go time. All right, next up, Cubby Danielson, Central Division, Itasca Ski Club, bib number 20.
We have 20 on bar.
We want to know a little bit more about the Cubby nickname. Like to know a little bit more. I think Isaac is also sporting the stash, if I recall. Makes him fly further, so why not?
Quiet in the air, good telemark landing for Cubby.
63 on the trial. I might have overdone it. I probably just needed the smaller cup this morning.
64.5 meters for Cubby Danielson. The man behind the camera, Seth Rothschild. Bib number 21, Park City Ski and Snowboard, Intermountain Division athlete.
Anybody who's currently holding a ticket for today's performance at Schmiggety's, the bad news is that Seth is off tour now. He is really going to focus on his photography. He started here with the Nordic Combined Competition, so he'll compete with Elisa Maines now, weddings, senior photos, portraits, stuff like that. He knows he needs to do a little bit better than that. Seth had 61 on the trial. He'll fix what didn't quite work on this one and get ready for the next jump.
65 meters, 21, 65
61 on the trial, 65 on jump number 1 for Seth. Seth, cruise on over to the Steamboat Art Museum. They've got a pretty cool display of athletes in motion going on over there right now.
Really?
That's the truth.
Right
Noel
over
Wetzel has a few pieces. There's some modern pieces. There's some old-timey pieces over
tell
there.
you.
I need to go check it out.
Yeah, me too. Noah's freaking talented, man.
Super talented.
My gosh.
He's doing a little talk over there right now as we speak.
Huh.
Caden Graham up next. Bib number 22, Steamboat Springs Winter Sports Club.
Look at how still he is in the air. Throws the arms out to the side for flair. 67.5 on the first one. That's good. He's going to like this one. Mid-70s maybe?
Mid 22, 75 meters, mid 22, 75
Wow.
meters.
Eagle Eye over here calls it 75 meters. Caden Graham. Birthday boy, Everett Baldwin.
14 years old today, Everett Baldwin. And it's been a great 14 years. Really looking forward to the next 14. Here comes Evie. Look at that. Look at that. Go, go. Attaboy. A birthday jump to me. 68 meters on the trial. Todd?
Looking to crack 70 here on jump 1. Healthy
Mid 23,
competitive
70
battle
meters, mid 23, 70 meters.
with his teammate Caden Graham. 70 meters for Everett Baldwin. 68 on the trial, 70 meters on jump 1. Cadell Cox up next, representing NICEF East Division. 61 meters on his trial. Glad to see him back out here. A little bit of a challenge on the skate course yesterday, but had a great trial jump.
I wonder if we could get a rake, like from P down in between rounds here.
That technical delegation always working, Givey. Always
on
working.
it.
Yeah.
Never a dull
Love it.
moment.
Love that we're privy to the radio communication. Those guys are on it.
Maybe we'll take a 5-10 minute break, whatever.
That's Glenn Jones, Dave Stewart, Keith Hansen, Garrett Fisk, and Todd Wilson. They're assisted today by the judges Dan Brabeck, Elisa Maines, Skip Warnke, Greg Friedman, and Kyle Seegers. A slew of volunteers out here today marking on the live stream, inside doing calculations. We appreciate you.
We have 24, 68.5 meters, 24,
68.5 meters for Cadell Cox. 61 on the trial. 68.5 on jump number 1.
And we're grateful for Todd Wilson and his staff, Carl Denny and Garrett Fisk and Sam House, a stable of coaches beneath them as well. We've got John Nolting here today, Dave Stewart, Blair Seymour, Gene Mikowski. Brian Krill was in the house yesterday.
A lot of action down here at historic Howelsen Hill this weekend. Augie Ripke up next. Park City Ski and Snowboard.
Super impressed with what we're seeing.
Double fist pump, Augie Rupke.
Yeah, Augie.
Put 2 fist pumps on the tally board.
Took a while.
Mid 25, 74.5, mid 25, 74.5.
You know, there's just something about it when it feels right, you know?
The athletes are stoked, I'm stoked. 74.5 meters for Augie Ripke.
Road to recovery right here for Austin Johnson. Bib number 26, 67 meters on his trial. Little ski accident last year. Neck and back injury. On the road to recovery and still flying, so he's going to be taking it one step at a time. Started yesterday with winter start, continues today, and look at that. Better and better and better each jump.
Every round.
Mom Paulina here yesterday on the live stream. Dad Bert, usually a presence.
76.5. 26, 76.5.
67 on the trial, 76.5 on jump number 1.
Son of Lars, bib number 27, Jacob Larson, St. Paul Ski Club, Central Division skier. Little Larson confusion yesterday on my part. I mean, after all, I am in my mid 30s. I'm in my mid 30s now.
If anybody has an abacus, we could use it down here to do some math for Joey.
Good looking jump there from Jacob.
Mid 30s, huh?
Mid 30s. Yep. Mm-hmm.
The Silver Fox.
27, 76 meters.
27. 66.5 on the trial. Jacob Larson stepping it up.
I dye my hair this color.
76 meters on round 1.
Skylar Clapp coming up from NICEF, bib number 28, Eastern Division skier. One of the older competitors today.
28 on bar.
He'll be followed by
What's with
Ronan
the age
Woods.
infatuation all of a sudden?
They give us the information. You know what I mean? They give us the information, so we may as well let everybody know. I mean, we're talking about Everett Baldwin's age, aren't we?
That's fair.
He'll be followed by Ronan Woods, Eli Larkin, Jack Kroll, Max Fay, and Ethan Maines. Another beautiful day here, and you're right, Givy, the clouds are slowly moving in. However, to the west, it does look a little bit blue. Maybe this will be coming from the south a little bit, or it is going to roll south as forecasted.
82 meters there for Skylar Clapp. 77 on the trial, 82 in round 1. Next athlete up, bib number 29, Ronan Woods.
29 on bar.
He steps in between a slew of NICEF skiers, preceded by Skylar Clapp. He'll be followed by Eli Larkin, Jack Kroll, and Max Fay, all from Team NICEF. Ronan Woods, Team AK, 76.5 on the first. That was a single fist pump right there, Givy.
Mark it on the board.
29, 82 meters. 29, 82 meters.
82 meters for Ronan Woods, Team AK.
Jumper to the bar.
Another competition flowing right on time as usual, if not ahead of schedule even. These guys doing a great job. Chad Bowdry stepping right into where Ben Strook left off yesterday. The starters here doing an incredible job of keeping everything organized up top, getting everybody on the bars safely, making sure equipment check is happening up there. Technical delegation are the eyes. Glenn Jones, Dave Stewart, Keith Hansen, Garrett Fisk, and Todd Wilson. That was Eli Larkin, 80.5 on the trial.
Meters.
86.5 meters for Eli Larson. NICEF athletes came to throw down yesterday, and they're just warming up right now. Two more NICEF athletes up next, Jack Kroll and Max Fay. Jack Kroll, bib number 31, 82 meters on the trial.
31 on bar.
He slides out on the bar, sets his sights across the Yampa Valley, looking out at the river. Remember those days, Jimmy?
Oh, man. Hopefully those parents have the ibuprofen dosage coming. It is so rewarding to share this great sport of skiing with the next generation.
That jump was beautiful from Jack Kroll. Really, really quiet.
It can be a little hard on the body.
It is hard. You got the backpack, you got the other kid on the leash, and
87 meters there for Jack Kroll.
I'll tell you, technically that jump was really, really nice by Jack. He'll probably score pretty well with the judges. Nice and quiet, good technique on the takeoff, nice telemark landing.
Max Fay up next, bib number 32, representing NICEF. 74 meters on the trial.
32 on bar.
Max Fay on the bar. For those who are new to the sport or need a slight review, distance is king here. You want to go as far as humanly possible and safe. However, you are judged by your technique on the in-run, at the takeoff, in flight, and at your landing, and you have to come across that bottom line, that bottom blue line there with the pine bows, clean without touching. It's not just because I said so either. Those are the rules.
79 meters there for Max Fay.
Jumper to the bar.
Ethan Maines up next, the Flying Hawaiian, bib number 33. 75 meters in round number 1.
Can't say enough about this kid right here, Ethan Maines. The word stoke was invented for this kid. I'm telling you, he is full on, 100%, whatever he does, all effort, happy to be there. Quality kid. Ethan Maines, here he is. There he goes, just like that. Got the double thigh slap, which we see sometimes in the sport of ski jumping.
They call him next to the fist bump.
Bib 33, 71.5. Bib 33, 71.5.
71.5 meters for Ethan Maines.
Jumper to the bar.
That's why we saw the double thigh slap right there. It's usually the double hip slap or the double thigh slap or grab the helmet, but Ethan knows he probably left about 10 meters out there on that jump. But the thing about Ethan is he's already thinking about it. He's going to get on that lift. He's going to fix it, and we're going to see him fly on that second jump.
Ben Leachman up next, all the way from Canada, 85-meter jump in the trial round.
Again, a family affair. You see Raina Leachman on the women's side, Ben Leachman on the men's side. They're both from Canada, I can only surmise.
Sherlock Holmes.
Bib 34, 80.5.
Indeed, Watson, indeed.
80.5 meters for Ben Leachman. Little bit of a battle there with younger sister Raina.
Love the name
Not on the
Raina.
official scoreboard, but certainly at Leachman dinner table bragging rights.
Love the name Raina, by the way.
DVD up next, Duncan Van Doorn, ISEF, bib number 35.
You might only be able to guess why.
35 on bar.
83 meters on the trial jump for Duncan. Duncan Van Doorn. He's so good, they named him 3 times. Look at that. That is picture perfect right there.
Absolutely.
I love it. Nice job, Duncan. Hopefully he likes the distance.
Bib 30, 80.5. Bib 35, 80.5.
80.5 meters, 2 in a row. Ben Leachman, Duncan Van Doorn, 80.5 meters each.
Seeing a trend here with Ethan, Ben, and Duncan. Let's hope to reverse that trend. Wonder what's happening up there.
Anders Geese up next.
81 meters on his trial. Anders, an absolute monster. On the Nordic combined skate skiing course.
36 on bar.
His dad with some history, being a cross-country skier in the NCAA. Teammates with Dave Stewart, our athletic director, here.
Of course.
Yeah,
For
at
the Rocky Mountain Division Winter Star U.S. Cup opener.
Mm-hmm. And athletic director for the Steamboat Springs Winter Sports Club, Anders Geese. Again, maybe coming up a little short all of a sudden. Something with the barometric pressure could be changing.
Bib 36, 79.5. Bib 36, 79.5.
79.5 meters for Anders Geese.
Who's going to reverse the trend? Is it going to be Isaac Larson, Sawyer Graves, Max Glivka, Arthur Tyrone, Henry Lohr. Who is going to reverse this trend? Isaac Larson has the first shot. Bib number 37, 80.5 meters on the trial. Chad Bowdry letting us know that the jumper is on the bar. Kristen Figus doing all the organizing, making sure the skiers are in the right order, making sure their equipment is functioning the way it's supposed to. What do you suppose is happening here?
Atmospheric conditions shifting a little bit.
Something. In the uncontrollables, something is changing.
77.5 meters for Isaac Larson. I noticed Arthur's quote in the paper about the skate course drying out a little bit, snow drying out.
Interesting, right? All these teeny
He's
little
slowing
things,
down a little bit,
that
but
you don't think about, right? And in sport, just like in life, we all have to focus on the controllables versus the uncontrollables.
Here comes Sawyer Graves, the flying saucer, soy sauce.
Bib number 38, huge 90-meter jump on the trial jump. Sawyer Graves in flight. He too will be a little bit short of his previous jump.
Very similar to that first jump of 90 meters.
38, 86.5.
5 meters, jump one for Sawyer Graves.
And another of the many reasons as to why this is one of the most unique sports out there.
Maxim Glivka, bib number 39, Nordic Ski Club, Central Division.
39 on bar.
I'm rocking the Nordic Ski Club hat today, Maxim.
Looking really good. I think there's only a few people that can rock that hat the way you do, Gibby.
You know, I did my best to support other concessions they had going there at the Nordic Ski Club this fall. Wound up with this crazy looking hat afterwards, if you can imagine.
That's a good looking jump right there from Maxim Glivka. He might have just reversed the trend.
Meters, 90 meters.
There it is. The trend has been reversed. 89 meters on the trial. 90 meters on jump number one for Maxim Glivka.
Attaboy, Maxim, you've done it. Now you
Tyrone and Henry Lower up next.
set the table for Arthur and Henry to do the same. Arthur Tyrone, 86.5 meters. Call him the student. You could tell by that tremendous article in the paper yesterday. He is a student. He studies every little aspect of the sport. He can thank his coaching staff, Sam House, Garrett Fisk, Carl Denny, teaching him the way. Good looking jump right there. Arthur Tyrone, right around that same mark of his trial jump, it looked to me.
Good 40, 86 meters. Good 40, 86 meters.
Old Eagle Eye calls it again. 86.5 on the trial. 86 in round one.
And the one
Arthur Tyrone.
the ones you have to really look at right there are Anders at 79.5 and Arthur Tyrone at 86, both Nordic combined skiers. They will again be battling at the rodeo grounds today at 2 o'clock in the skate ski race.
The man on a page of his own after the 100-meter jump yesterday. Feast your eyes on the hill, folks. We've got Henry Lohr up next, representing NICEF.
The lore of Henry Lohr. He threw that one down. That's a double fist pump. That's going to go, yeah.
We've officially tied the fist pump world record. 4 fist pumps in round one today. Only 2 athletes. 91 meters for Henry Lohr. 2 athletes with the fist pump, but both double fist pumps. None of that Tiger Woods single fist pump out here today.
That'll conclude the first round here, Gibby.
Maybe a great chance to thank some of our gold support partners here at the Steamboat Springs Winter Sports Club. Thanks to the city of Steamboat Springs.
Our home, Ski Town, USA, and home to Howelsen Hill, the oldest continually operating ski area in North America. thank you for your continued support of SSWC.
Cloud9 Integrated Systems.
Really enjoyed my time there. Great crew of people, an exceptional experience, full service residential custom electronics design and integration company, team, technology together.
Colorado Event Rentals.
Event rentals, planning, and hospitality services.
Conroy Moving and Storage.
Conroy Moving and Storage, serving Steamboat Springs since 1977, is a trusted leader in the moving and storage industry.
Native Excavating.
Yampa Valley's choice of quality excavation since 1981, Slifer, Smith, and Frampton.
I like what you did there, Joey. Slifer, Smith, and Frampton Real Estate has been a pillar of Colorado's resort communities for over 60 years and is the leading independent brokerage firm in Colorado. Started in Vail in 1962 and expanded into Summit County, Roaring Fork Valley, and the Front Range, and most recently, Steamboat. Slifer, Smith, and Frampton places a heavy emphasis on building local relationships and connections, investing in local communities and careers, and pioneering new ways of serving people and doing business.
Smart Wool.
The Smart Wool story started in Steamboat Springs, Colorado, with the belief that toes didn't have to be cold. We exist to bring comfort, confidence, and community to a life lived outside.
Buy more socks. Steamboat Radio.
KBC 9, 96.9, KTYV Sports on FM 105.7, KEZZ Easy 94.1, KKSB The River at 98.9, your local news and entertainment source.
Steamboat Ski and Resort Corporation.
Steamboat will harness the momentum of full steam ahead and continue shaping the future of the resort, our community, and experience at Steamboat. Future full steam ahead projects will focus on innovative transportation solutions, addressing community issues, and continuing to provide an enhanced experience. We're committed to preserving timeless Western values as we share the Steamboat way and welcome all who follow in our footsteps. Steamboat Orthopedic and Spine Institute. We are here to keep you out there, partnering for world-class care locally.
Okay, let's.
Apex Waste Solutions.
Serving Steamboat with a variety of waste transportation, waste disposal, and recycling services.
Start copies, 12 for boys, 18 for ladies.
UC Health.
Live Extraordinary.
SVNY.
In the heart of Steamboat Springs, SBNY brings a unique blend of fashion and philanthropy to the community. Founded by sisters Lexi and Lauren, showcasing
we'll go with
their
two
shared passion
four
for
jumpers,
fashion
old one,
and community
post
impact.
jumper for him.
Thanks to SBNY for hosting the USA Nordic Combined
Copy,
fundraiser on Friday night. Thanks to all the folks that helped to put that fundraiser on and attended.
Thank you. Really active in the community as those girls have been since they jumped in. Beautiful looking store. They have a ski simulator in there. It's a pretty cool place. Little bar area.
I like it. I like what they've done with the place.
Technical delegation doing what they do. Coaching staffs discussing with them what can we do. We did hear a little bit on the radio we can share. A headwind has moved in slightly. That's why towards the end of the round there, we saw some distances that were not quite as far as in the trial round. They're discussing making some adjustments in order to keep the skiers as safe as possible while optimizing those distances as best we can as well. You can see the hill crew out there raking some of the spots. A lot of those skiers landing in that 75 to 85 distance area, rutting it out a little bit. So again, in the erring on the side of safety and caution, we've got Pat Arnone. Is that Sam House who's up there with him? Or is that Amos? Yep. Pat Arnone
Amos.
and Amos up there. Amos from Salisbury, Connecticut. No, it's not. Is that Todd Wilson? Who is it? There we go. It's Todd Wilson and Pat Arnone.
You look so much younger from here, Todd.
Yeah, that's what it is. Program director. Nobody rakes.
Compliment I've ever had. I look like
Nobody rakes a hill like Todd Wilson. And we won't get into the hose like we did last year, that's for sure.
He just has the largest rake on the hill.
Hey, buddy. We're in between rounds, so I can step out real quick. What's up? I'm at winter start. I'm announcing.
See all the fun that's happening out here at historic Howelsen Hill today. The second ski-free Sunday of the season.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to stay today. I'm going to spend the afternoon with you, right?
Generations of snow sports
So let me get away from the speaker here a little bit. So
some of the
Z's down
best
and out again, huh?
Ski jump and Nordic combined athletes on the
Jeez.
HS 100 today.
How are you? How'd you
We
sleep?
have concluded round one and are about
Yeah,
to
that's
move
probably
into
what it
the
is, huh?
final round of ski jumping this weekend here at historic Howelsen Hill.
you-
Longest continually operating
What's that?
ski area in North America. World's greatest ski
Oh,
park.
perfect. That's great. You want me? So we have one round left, and then I'll give you a call. So do you want me to pick you up, or will you slide over a little bit later, or? Okay, I'll give you a call when we're done over here then. And I've got some leftovers and stuff. Is there anything that I need to pick up that you might want to have while we're watching? I mean, I've got those meatballs. We can make more tacos with the rice and the chicken. Okay, cool. All right, buddy.
Thanks again to our technical delegation, Chief of Competition Glenn Jones, Chief of Course Dave Stewart, Technical Director Keith Hansen, Assistant Technical Director Garrett Fisk, Coordinator and Outrun Raker Program Director Todd Wilson, our judges in the tower up there, Dan Brabeck, Elisa Main, Skip Warnke, Greg Friedman, and Kyle Seegers. Thanks to the folks with the front row seats, led by Chief of Distance Christian Keller. Thanks to Matt Algenick, Ashley Dean, Matt Graves, Sandy Graves, Tim Baldwin. Anybody else that I didn't mention? Hopefully you got some of those treats from Smell That Bread Bakery up there. Thanks for being here. We couldn't do it without you. Up there in the tower helping out, we've got Liz Baldwin. As we work through round 2 here, we'll have Bib Babe with Dr. Laura Sainer. Claire Booth, Dave Brabeck, Jill Brabeck, Chris Johnson, Deirdre Mewborn, Christine Russell, Paul Spraycar, and Laura Graham, all out here helping us make it happen today. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Joey Rind, for your incredible knowledge of the sport of ski jumping, Nordic combined, and music hits from the 70s.
Right. It's so fun to be here. In the immortal words of Marv Levy, where else would you rather be than right here, right now? Just took a couple calls from the kids. The kids say hello. Hello to everybody.
Hopefully they can hear us.
I
Hello,
think
kids.
part of them wishes that they were here as well. Getting ready for round 2. We're going to start with Petra Tillefoy from Team Canada, bib number 4 on the women's side.
Maybe a couple 4 jumpers.
We will, I believe, have 2 4 jumpers holding the third. Technical delegation and coaching staff moving each of these classes up 1 bar. The women will now be jumping from bar 18. The men, bar number 12. A little bit of a headwind moved in. That's why we saw some of those distances be equaled or a little bit under the previous. And away we go.
Ready to roll with our 4 jumpers sliding out onto the bar. One at a time, hopefully. Not the tandem jump.
See who these 4 jumpers are. We have 6 4 jumpers today. Evan Geese, Caleb Seegers, Simon Langer, Donovan Tully, Liam DeMong, and Tony Benzie today.
Sounds like we've got Liam DeMong up first. Great showing for Liam on the HS75 in the skate course yesterday.
Beautiful technique in his flight. Nice landing. Look at that, so smooth. That's the little ski hop right there. That's parallel to the fist pump, I think, the little ski hop.
81.5 meters for Liam DeMong. Keep your eye on that athlete up and coming. Great things to come for Liam ahead.
Maybe one of the most classic hip-hop, perhaps the beginning of hip-hop right here. The Sugar Hill Gang.
His teammate, Donovan Tully, up next.
Good looking jump. Look at the way he gets those skis spread across. Gets that air underneath the skis, chest out in front, floating nice and quiet.
76.5 meters for Donovan Tully. All right, moving on to the HS100 U20 senior female class. Petra Tiliahua.
Tillahua.
I'm sure somebody has tried to come and correct us on that pronunciation, but we're hidden.
It's a good thing you've
Nobody
got.
can find us.
I was going to say it's a good thing you've got the door locked. One cute kid right there, snowboarder. Good thing she's starting off right.
There's Petra, 61 on the trial, 70.5 on jump number 1.
Zip 4, 68.5. Zip 4,
68.5 meters for Petra Tiliahua out of Canada.
Jumpers to the bar.
Then we'll have Park City ski and snowboard athlete Sadie McCrank.
Great to see the McCranks on the course yesterday. Always nice to see them come back home. Sadie getting her start right here on these hills at Howelsen. Moving on to the Park City Ski and Snowboard Club, Intermountain Division athlete, really pushing Mackenzie Maines in the sport. Mackenzie Maines working today, not able to compete as she is a junior coach for the Winter Sports Club.
Relentless energy and stoke out of the Maines family, like you said earlier, not limited to Ethan.
Zip 5, 56 meters. Zip 5, 56 meters.
56 meters there for Sadie McCrank, 56 on the first, 56 on the second. Speaking of consistency, Kaya Koepenaver up next, Ishman Ming Ski Club, 58 meters on her trial round, 58 meters on her first jump. Let's see what we have here for Kaya.
Can I show you this?
6 on bar.
Central Division athlete, Kaya Koepenaver. On the podium yesterday, I believe. Ski jumping, 3rd place, I think.
Nice flare there, Kaya.
I should have kept those sheets that I gave back to Todd. You guys playing now?
Zip 6, 64 meters. Zip 6, 64 meters.
All right, Kaya breaking the trend of 58 with a 64-meter jump. She'll be followed by Canadian athlete Sophia Aragon.
Wow, scoreless.
71 on the trial, 67.5 in round 1.
Zip 7 on bar.
Carolina's been improving. Team Canada, love that we've got an international competition today.
Big,
Sophia,
strong pop by
wow,
Sophia.
in flight. Look at that. Looks pretty good. 71 on the trial, 67.5. Ladies have moved up to bar 18.
All right, Sophia Aragon, 75 meters. I'm often reminded at home that takeoff, that pop, is the shortest, quickest part of the ski jump, but it's the most critical.
It really is.
A great pop by Sophia.
The timing of the pop is really what it is, right?
Absolutely.
On that takeoff, the timing of when you get into that jumping position, same thing my kids would tell me all the time. You can be an eighth of a second early or an eighth of a second late, and that's 8 to 10 meters either way. It's such a precise, beautiful sport.
Here comes Haley Brayback, bib number 8, Steamboat Springs Winter Sports Club.
A tremendous season for Haley last year. Picks up right where she left off.
Pretty consistent results for Haley today. 64 on the trial, 68 on jump 1.
Mid-7, 74 meters. Mid-7.
I said consistent, but Haley stepping it up. 74 meters there on jump number 2.
Great jump. Her
That
teammate.
is going to set her up nicely for the skate race this afternoon at the Brent Romick Arena.
Always have to watch out for Haley on the course. She is generally the fastest female competitor. This is the beauty of the sport of Nordic combined. The better she gets at ski jumping, the better she will become overall because she is an absolute monster in the course.
Here's her teammate, Ella Wilson.
In flight. Beautiful suit, beautiful flight. Way down the hill. She's going to like that one. Yep, that's the fist bump you're looking for, Gibby.
85 meters on jump 1.
But that was the Tiger Woods single fist pump. Nice job, Ella.
88 meters for Ella Wilson. 85 on the first, 88 on the second. That is going to be a competitive skate race this afternoon between
is going from bar
Ella,
17. They moved down 1 bar.
Haley, and Sadie.
Copy that.
Randall Leachman up next.
Much like she did yesterday, Givy, Raina will elect to go from the previous bar of 17. Obviously, flying 92 meters was satisfactory to her from that bar. She will go from bar 17, looking to hit that K point again. Oh, no, Raina. Give us a thumbs up, Raina. Let's make sure you're okay. And she's good.
She says she's good to go. She sent it pretty far down the hill.
I believe
Maybe
she
get past that K point.
made contact on both of her jumps this time.
92
Is we
meters.
good down there?
K point of 90 is where that
Yeah, I
landing
think everything looks
starts
good.
to transition to be a little bit flatter. Landings become a bit more of a challenge past that K point.
Obviously okay as she's jogging, light jog in the ski boots with her skis on her shoulder. That's good to see, Raina. 92 meters on both her jumps. I believe, however, she might have touched on both of them. She'll still get her score on the distance. She will be docked some points from the judges. She may still find herself in podium contention. However, it looks like the 2 clean jumps from Ella Wilson might very well put her at the top of the podium today for the
We
ladies.
always say distance is king or queen in this situation.
Mm-hmm.
Style points matter. That will conclude the female class. We're over to the U20 senior male class here on the HS 100 Rocky Mountain Division Winter Start U.S. Cup Opener, Day 2. Leading us off will be Nico Bowdry, Steamboat Springs Winter Sports Club, bib number 11.
You recall last round, you said he'd push this one into the 80s, and he didn't quite get there. We saw the infamous double hip slap right there. That's ski jump language for O, fill in the blank.
Glad to have Nico out here today.
72.5.
72.5 meters there, 74 on the first, 72.5 on the second. Been a fun athlete to watch.
Knowing Nico, he's probably already in the locker room changing into his hockey equipment. He's probably got a game coming up here. Great job this weekend, Nico. Hopefully you're having fun on the ice.
All right, NICEF athlete Will Coffin up next. Bib number 13.
13 on back.
53 meters on his trial, 51 on jump 1.
First of the several NICEF athletes we have here competing on the men's side. No female athletes traveling this time around on the female side for NICEF.
7 NICEF athletes, I believe, if the abacus is accurate this morning.
Who's abacus?
I don't exactly know how all the calculations used to work, but man, I'm glad for everybody's sake that we have K-jump going right
Yeah, right?
Yep, 13, 53 meters. That's 13, 53 meters.
53 meters there for Will Coffin.
Jumper to the bar.
Seems like it always took a while before to kind of do all those calculations, make sure everything was just right. I'm sure somebody's in there doing it as backup right now, but primary technological updates and calculations through K-Jump. Thank you, technology.
14 on back.
Then 14, Elaine Bryant. Allen.
Classic MTV video song right here, right when those videos became popular. Nice looking jump. Elaine Bryant.
That's 14, 55 meters. That's 14, 55 meters.
55 meters there for Elaine Bryant. 53 on the first, 55 on the second. Next up, Park City ski and snowboard athlete Rutger Klug.
You remember when this song first came out, the t-shirts that said Freddie says relax, ... You remember those?
I don't.
15 is on back.
You might have
been before my time.
You might have been in diapers, bro.
Yeah, before I could read.
There's somebody out there that knows. Kip Tyrone knows.
Here's Rutger Klug.
Nice job, Rutger. Always consistent, Rutger. 57 on the trial, 61 on the first. Park City ski and snowboard, Intermountain Division athlete. Won't have to discuss that last line in the song.
61.5 meters there for Rutger Klug. 61 on the first, 61.5 on the second. Lone athlete from the Blackhawk Ski Club, Simon Walker, Central Division. Theo is getting me up to speed a little bit. The Blackhawk Ski Club, their largest jump is a HS30.
No way.
Yeah, so they can, occasionally drive down to Nordy and practice on the 70
Wow.
at Nordy. But man, what a huge admiration for an athlete like Simon Walker who comes out here and just hops onto the HS100.
Yeah, why not?
When the home hill's a 30.
Everybody else is doing it.
Let's go, Simon.
Oh boy. It's cool that
Great
Theo.
job, Simon.
Cool that Theo knew that and did a little bit of research.
He's like the student junior right now. I was trying to get him to watch the football game with me last night, but he just wanted to watch ski jumping at home.
And that's okay too. What a football game that was, by the way. Not a lot of defense in that game, but geez, it was a heavyweight fight. Touchdown after touchdown after touchdown.
All right, Simon Walker, 57 on the first, 60.5 on the second. He'll be followed by another Central Division athlete, Isaiah Longer, Cloquet Ski Club, 56 on the trial, 57 on jump 1.
Here comes Simon.
Here comes Isaiah.
17 on bar.
Isaiah Longer sliding out onto the bar.
And then the game nobody watched ended up being just as good, if not better, with Clemson coming out on top with a walk-off field goal.
56-yard walk-off field goal.
I mean,
He's
seriously.
on top of the world after that.
Most popular kid on campus. If he doesn't already have a girlfriend, he certainly does now. If he's into that sort of thing, that is. Come on, Isaiah. We're waiting too.
61.5.
Yeah.
61.5 meters, 57 on the first, 61.5 on the second.
Luke Miller up next, followed by Miles Warnke, Cubby Danielson, Seth Rothschild, Caden Graham, and the birthday boy, Everett Baldwin.
Luke Miller, 60 meters on his trial, 58 meters on jump number 1. Intermountain Division athlete, Park City Ski and Snowboard. Here's Luke.
Bib 18, 62 meters. Bib 18, 62 meters.
62 meters there for Luke Miller.
Jumper to the back.
Miles Warnke, Mills Warnke, Pac-Man. Bib number 19, Steamboat Springs Winter Sports Club athlete. 66.5 on his trial, 74.5 meters on the first to count. Let's see what Miles has
Bib
here.
19 on bar.
Damn it.
Great quiet position in flight.
Another good-looking jump.
Outstanding.
Yeah, I'll tell you. 74.5 on the last one. Can he beat it? It'll be close.
Bib 19, 71.5. Bib 19, 71.5.
71.5 meters for Miles Warnke.
Jumper to the back.
Cubby Danielson at Tosca Ski Club Central Division up next. Couple of jumps in the mid 60s, 63 on the trial, 64.5 on the first for Cubby.
Bib 20 on bar.
Don't know much about this genre, Givy. I just don't.
What is this, achy breaky heart?
You know, it's either about like a Chevy pickup or a lost dog or a broken up relationship or something.
Bib 20, 70 meters. Bib 20,
70 meters for Cubby Danielson. 64.5 on his first, 70 on his second. So we've got a little something for everybody out here today. We have some old school hip hop. We've got some Led Zeppelin, rock and roll.
21 on bar.
Seth Rothschild.
Documenting it all, the man behind the lens.
Surprised he's not jumping with the GoPro. Here comes Seth. 65 on the first to count. Rolling the windows up a little bit. He was really going for it on that one. Got some good distance. Skis safely to the ground.
21, 68.5.
68.5 meters, 68.5 meters for Seth Rothschild. 65 on the first, 68.5 on the second. I think Seth will be stoked there.
Caden Graham, Steamboat Springs Winter Sports Club, bib number 22. You watch this young man right here. 67.5 on the trial, 75 on the first. Yesterday's second place finisher in the U16 male class behind Langdon Devon and the 5K race. Caden Graham in flight. Does such a good job of controlling himself in the air, drifting just a little bit to his left, our right, landing safely in a telemark landing. Let's see if he can come close to that 75-meter first jump.
22, 77 meters. 22,
77 meters for Caden Graham. Had a breakout season last year, some really good jumping over the summer. Caden Graham is starting to find the sweet spot here as we get the winter season started.
A lot of it is what type of body type you are blessed with, and he has been blessed with the body type of a ski jumper and Nordic combined athlete. He'll fill in with a little bit of muscle. He'll continue to work on that endurance. The future's really bright for Caden Graham.
Here comes the birthday boy, Everett Baldwin.
Happy birthday to you, Everett! Yeah.
What better way to celebrate your birthday than that, Everett? Another 10K skate race this afternoon.
23, 67 meters. 23,
67 meters for Everett.
Will-
That'll make the cupcakes taste even better.
Will he go for the 10 again?
I believe that's all there is today.
Oh,
right? 'Cause it's
maybe.
Just,
Off the HS 100.
yeah, exactly.
Well, but didn't
Kiddo Cox up next.
the girls go 5
Girls went
yesterday?
5K yesterday.
Yeah.
Kiddo Cox, nice F skier. 61 on the trial, 68.5.
Look at this constant flow of free ski Sunday skiers over here, Gibby.
Action, I think I saw one of our 4 jumpers
24
on the face there a few minutes ago. Theo Givnish in the house.
Oh yeah, was he ripping some turns?
He was ripping some turns, catching a little bit of air off the
Little
first
rollies?
exit
Yeah.
road. Here comes Kiddo Cox. Telemark landing there.
Hey, we're catching news hot off the wire right here. Adam Maines is reporting it's only a 5K today. Just a 5K.
It's a good thing somebody's paying attention. Thanks for keeping us educated.
Not able to put in K jump. Just 24, 72.5.
72.5, Cadell Cox. 68.5 on the first, 72.5 on the second.
The mad scientist, Adam Maines, always helping out here.
Augie Rupke.
Probably building a rocket in his garage as we speak, just for fun.
Augie Rupke up next.
25 on bar.
Bib number 25, Park City Ski and Snowboard. Intermountain Division, 68.5 on the first trial, 74.5 on the second. Also just in is a Jalen Hurts tush-push touchdown.
They're pretty good at that, even with the change at center. Look at that. They just get so low. They undercut those guys.
70.5.
Augie Rupke, 70.5 meters, 74.5 on the first, 70.5 on the second.
Jumper to the bar.
Steamboat Springs Winter Sports Club athlete Austin Johnson up next. 67 on the first, 76.5 on the second.
How about we go just a little bit further, Austin? Let's try for that numerical change to the 8-digit in the 10 spot. I'd love to see it.
26 on bar.
I'm sure you would, and all your fans would as well. Austin Johnson, bib number 26, sophomore, Steamboat Springs High School, with his teammate Ethan Maines. Arthur Terone, a junior. Here's Austin Johnson, just short of that P point. It's probably going to be in the high 70s, I think. I'm guessing.
Mid 26, 78 meters. Mid 26, 78 meters.
78 meters qualifies as the high 70s, Eagle Eye.
Thank you.
Silver Fox, Eagle Eye. We're just going to keep them coming. 76.5 on the first, 78 on the second for Austin Johnson.
Love to see it, Austin. Keep getting better, bro. Jacob Larson, the son of Lars, St. Paul Ski Club, bib number 27. Central Division athlete, 66.5 on the trial. Followed it up with a massive 76-meter jump on his first account. Let's see what Jacob has in store for us. All eyes to the attic. Jumping from bar 12 right now. Good looking jump.
Absolutely. Quiet in flight. Telemark landing for Jacob Larson.
$27, 80.5. 80.5.
Yeah.
80.5 meters, 80.5
Jumper to the bar.
meters for Jacob Larson.
Skylar Clapp, the next NICEF athlete to compete.
28 on bar.
Bib number 28 slides out on the bar. 77 meters on the trial jump, 82 on his first to count. He'll be looking to get even further. Here he is through the curve and over the knoll. Beautiful flight from Skylar.
Big top,
Yeah.
big fist pump.
Yeah.
Came off the takeoff like a rocket.
Bib 28, 87.5. Bib 28,
87.5 meters for Skylar Clapp. Best of the day for him. 82 on the first, 87.5 on the second.
Team AK Ronan Woods, bib number 29. 76.5 on the trial, 82 on his first jump to count. He now slides out on the bar. They'll go from skiing in the shade to flying in the sun, only in Steamboat Springs, Colorado. Here he is.
Textbook telemark landing there, right foot forward.
The double hip slap tells you what you need to know about his reaction.
Bib 29, 81.5. 81.5 for bib 29.
82 on the first, 81.5 on the second for Ronan.
Jumper to the bar.
Out of NICEF, Eli Larkin up next, bib number 30, Eastern Division athlete. 80.5 on the trial, 86.5 on jump number 1.
Tic-tac-toe, 3 in a row for NICEF. Eli Larkin, Jack Kroll, and Max Fay. They'll be followed by the Flying Hawaiian, Ethan Maines, Ben Leachman, and Duncan Van Dorn.
Forgot the squeegee today, Joey.
Well, you remembered the important stuff, though.
That's right.
You remembered the gluten,
Here's Eli.
remembered the coffee, you remembered the hat. You're dressed for success today, too. You're looking Sunday casual today, dude.
Forgot about the loud cup.
30, 88 meters. Bib 30, 88 meters.
And that was deserving of the loud cup at 88 meters for Eli Larkin, 86.5
Jumper to the bar.
on jump 1.
Jack Kroll slides out on the bar, bib number 31, also from the Eastern Division, and NICEF. 82 on the trial, 87 on his first to count. Hey, Jack, can we see something in the 90s? I know you'd like it.
Let's go.
We'd like it too. Come on, Jack. I think we did.
Jack?
I think we did see something.
Jack is coachable for sure.
Come on. Come on, Jack. Come on, markers. Come on, Christian.
Bib 31, 90 meters. Bib 31, 90 meters.
You're so influential, Joey. 90 meters for Jack Kroll.
I got news for you. They could care less about me. And I would bet you that they want to prove me wrong more than anything.
87 on the first, 90 on the second for Jack Kroll.
Just trying to call it like I see it.
Max Fay, bib number 32, skiing out of NICEF, Eastern Division.
74 on the trial, 79 on the first to count. Basic Mac tells me that Max is going to want to see something in the 80s here. I mean, who doesn't want to see something in the hundreds? But realistically, let's see something in the 80s, Max. Come on, throw it down. Attaboy. He likes that one.
Fist pump, tally him up.
Do, do, do,
Bib 32,
do,
There you
do.
go, 2 for 2, Joey. 83.5 meters for Max Fay. 79 on the first, 83.5 on the second. Let's see what Ethan Maines has to say.
Ethan Maines.
75 on the first.
And you could see from the double thigh slap last time, the 71.5 didn't feel as good as it needed to. He's going to make those corrections. Bib number 33, 71.5 on his last jump. Let's look for something in that mid to high 70s here.
He's got more in it than that.
I would
Way
love
down
to
the
see it.
hill.
I'd love to see it.
Way down the hill.
We've got the glare here.
Flip the visor down.
Flip it. We're looking to flip it.
33 on back.
All right, Ethan Maines. Eyes in the sky. Slides out on the bar. Here he comes in the famous orange helmet. Good flight. Good looking flight. Got himself towards that P point. You might be right here, Givey.
North of 80.
Let's hope it. Let's hope it.
33, 82 meters. Bib 33.
82 meters for Ethan Maines. 71.5 on the first. 82 meters on the second. He'll be psyched with that one. Headed into the 5K skate race this afternoon.
Talk
at the
about-
Brent Romick Rodeo Arena.
Talk about coachable. You two are coachable, guessing those
82.
distances.
Well, you know, whatever was happening up there in the atmospheric pressure, this spot in the order last round seems to be a little bit more favorable right now.
It is, and I think it has everything to do with the fact that the clouds have moved away, blue sky.
Sunny, sunny Sunday.
The headwind has moved along with those
Here's
clouds.
Ben Leachman. Oh, great jump, Ben.
Heard his landing from here. That was a stomp.
.5 on Ben's first jump, 85 on the trial.
34, 91 meters.
Oh, yeah.
91 meters for Ben
That's
Leachman.
how you do it, Ben Leachman.
Jumper to the bar.
Great jump, Ben. Maybe a little fist bump next time we crest that 90-meter mark.
Great looking jump there from Ben Leachman, traveling all the way from Canada. Next up, another NICEF athlete, DVD, Duncan Van Dorn. Bib number 35, 83 on the trial, 80.5 on the first. He slides out on the bar. Way warmer in here today.
I can adjust the thermostat if you need.
Oh, we're okay. We're okay. I've prepared. Another good-looking jump there, Todd. Way down the hill for Duncan.
Prime conditions out here this morning at historic Howelsen Hill. Duncan Van Dorn.
Big shout out to Kevin Sankey, event coordinator.
89 meters. Bib 35,
89
89 meters.
meters for DVD. Duncan Van Dorn, NICEF
Jumper to the
athlete.
bar.
80.5 on his first, 89 on the second. He'll be followed by Norgie Ski Club athlete Anders Geese, bib number 36.
36 is on bar.
Way easier today for Kevin Sankey than yesterday. Juggling multiple events. Today just focusing on one. More than likely able to enjoy the afternoon off today as well.
Easy Street Sunday.
Okay.
81 meters for Anders Geese on the trial. 79.5 on this first jump.
Huge jump right there
That's a
for
fist
Anders.
bump out of Anders Geese. in
Yeah.
a highlighter yellow suit.
Bib 36, 90 meters. Bib 36, 90 meters.
90 meters for Anders Geese.
Jumper to the bar.
Really fast skier, and he knows he needed that jump to be able to put the pressure on Arthur Tyrone later in the rodeo grounds for the 5K race. More than likely, the U20 race coming down to the two of them. They have traded spots on the podium over the years, and it will continue later on. 2 o'clock start in the Romick Arena. Arthur Tyrone up in a few. He has made a mental note of Anders' 90-meter jump, I'm sure. Isaac Larson slides out on the bar, 77.5 on his first round jump. Through the curve and over the knoll. Boy, they're really starting to fly now, Givy.
Absolutely. I don't know if there's a little upslope breeze or it's just the sunshine, like you said, coming out. I mean, it is beautiful. Look at that alpine snowboarder just arcing turns down the face. These ski jump athletes, many of them sending it into the 90s. We're looking to see another 100-meter jump out here today.
No pressure, Henry.
Yesterday.
No pressure, Henry.
Next ski jump athlete, Isaac Larson, is swimming. That was Isaac Larson, wasn't it?
Yeah, soy sauce should be sliding out on the bar. Waiting to hear from Christian Keller. Getting his distance markers in order. Might be a little bit of a discussion, as well as some technological issues, perhaps.
Now, your radio is not transmitting. Are you transmitting? Ready me up to start? Yeah, to start. 7 was 88 meters.
Isaac Larson just in, 88-meter jump, 77.5 on his first jump, 88 meters on the second. Soy sauce, the flying saucer, Sawyer Graves up next, bib number 38.
The first to hit 90 in his trial. Maxim Glivka then did it in the round, followed now by two 90-meter jumps with Jack Kroll, Anders Geese, and a 91-meter jump from Ben Leachman so far this round. Sawyer's going to look to better those distances, and he is in flight.
Right,
Holding it
Sawyer
together.
hanging on. Big cheer from the Soy Sauce fan club out there.
That looked pretty deep.
Distance 99 meters.
It was deep for sure. 99 meters for Sawyer Graves.
99 meters. 3 jumpers left to see if we can hit 100. All 3 of these guys very capable. Bib number 39, Maxim Glivka, 89 on his trial, 90 on the first to count. We're on our tippy toes in here in the booth. We're so excited. Oh, ho, ho! That's a mid-90-meter jump right there if I ever saw one.
And a double fist pump by Maxim Glivka out of Norgi Ski Club.
Hey, Keith, got a copy?
Yeah, go ahead.
They'd like to take Henry down 1 gate.
Yeah.
Distance 95.
95 meters by Maxim Glivka. What a great second round we're having out here today. It is just perfect at Howelsen Hill. We have 2 jumpers left. 2 of our strongest athletes.
Yeah, and that's for Henry Johnstone, not Arthur.
Arthur Tyrone, Steamboat Springs Winter Sports Club, and then he'll be followed by Henry Lohr. Arthur Tyrone, 86.5 on his trial, 86 on jump 1. We're seeing a little bit better conditions out here on the hill in round 2.
Especially these last 6 to 8 jumpers. Arthur very aware of Anders jumping 90 meters. Let's see what the student does tactically here and how he treats this flight, getting himself in position for the Nordic combined race. That's Arthur Tyrone. Ho ho! Arthur Tyrone!
Yeah, that's a strong fist pump there.
Atta boy!
Tyrone.
It's one happy Tyrone family.
95 meters.
He should be. That's 95 meters for Arthur Tyrone.
Henry would like clarification on whether he's going from 11 or 12 from Colin.
Anders
Go to
Geese,
11 if you'd like.
79.5 and 90. Arthur Tyrone, 86 and
Henry will be going
95.
from 11.
Obviously, those style points will come into play there.
Mm-hmm. Little bit of chatter here on the radio, folks, just so you know. Henry Lohr, yesterday's athlete,
And we will have one post jumper.
100-meter jump yesterday. He has elected to jump down a bar. He is watching these guys get 90 to 95 on bar 12. He has decided he will jump from bar 11.
If you're just out here enjoying Ski Free Sunday, now's a great time to look up the hill and watch Henry Lohr in flight.
Way down the hill. That looks to me like that might be just a little bit further than 95. We'll leave it to the markers. Wow, Henry.
Distance 95 meters.
95 meters by Henry Lohr.
That was a sweet spot, but how about Sawyer Graves?
99 meters. We've got a post jumper sliding out onto the bar, but
Jumper C is on bar.
Sawyer Graves with the longest jump of the day at 99 meters.
99 meters.
Raina Leachman taking home the Leachman family dinner table bragging rights with a couple of 92-meter jumps.
However, she might have touched. We won't know.
Facts.
We might see a touch there.
Spitting facts there.
Glenn, is that the last four jumper?
For all of you guys keeping score at home, we were supposed to be done with this comp at 12:30. It is 12:10, just turning to 12:11. Another fantastic job by the technical delegation, Glenn Jones, Dave Stewart, Keith Hansen, Garrett Fisk, and Todd Wilson. The judges, Dan Brabeck, Elisa Main, Skip Warnke, Greg Friedman, and Kyle Seegers. Our starters today, Chad Bowdry and Kristen Feiges, keeping everything on time. What another special day of ski jumping here at Howelsen Hill.
Thanks, everybody who made it happen. We'll see you over there in the Brent Rummock Rodeo Arena, 2 o'clock.
2 o'clock
Ski
start.
Race. I'll be waiting for a flight. I'll miss it, but I know Joey will keep me up to speed on what's going on.
Fly safe, be happy, enjoy what's